List of Sonic the Hedgehog characters. The Sonic the Hedgehog video game franchise began in 1991 with the game Sonic the Hedgehog for the Sega Genesis, which pitted a blue anthropomorphic hedgehog named Sonic against a rotund male human villain named Doctor Eggman or Doctor Ivo Robotnik. The sequel, Sonic 2, gave Sonic a fox friend named Tails. Sonic CD introduced Amy Rose, a female hedgehog with a persistent crush on Sonic. Sonic 3 introduced Knuckles the Echidna, Sonic's rival and, later, friend. All 5 of these have remained major characters and appeared in dozens of games. The series has introduced dozens of additional recurring characters over the years. These have ranged from anthropomorphic animal characters like Shadow the Hedgehog and Cream the Rabbit to robots created by Eggman like Metal Sonic and E123 Omega, as well as human characters like Eggman's grandfather Gerald Robotnik. The series features 2 fictional species, Chao, which have usually functioned as digital pets and minor gameplay and plot elements, Wisps, which have been used as power-ups. The Sonic games keep a separate continuity from the Sonic the Hedgehog comics published by Archie Comics and other Sonic media and, as a result, feature a distinct yet overlapping array of characters. Sonic the Hedgehog. Sonic the Hedgehog, trademark Sonic the Hedgehog, is a blue anthropomorphic hedgehog and the main protagonist of the series. Developed as a replacement for their existing Alex Kidd mascot, as well as Sega's response to Mario, his first appearance was in the arcade game Rad Mobile as a cameo, before making his official debut, Sonic the Hedgehog 1991. Sonic's greatest ability is his running speed, and he is known as the world's fastest hedgehog. Using the power of the 7 Chaos Emeralds, he becomes supersonic and can achieve even greater speeds. Dr. Eggman. Dr. Ivo Robotnik, better known by his alias Dr. Eggman, is a human mad scientist and the main antagonist of the series. Debuting in the first game of the series, Sonic the Hedgehog, he was shown attempting to collect the Chaos Emeralds and turn all of the animals inhabiting the land into robots. He is a self-proclaimed or certifiable genius with an IQ of 300. His fondness for mechas has made him a renowned authority on robotics. Ultimately, Eggman's goal is to conquer the world and create his ultimate utopia, Eggmanland, alternatively known as the Eggman Empire and Robotnikland. When Sega had petitioned its research and development department to create a character who would replace Alex Kidd as its company mascot, a caricature of U.S. President Theodore Roosevelt was among the proposed designs. It lost to Sonic the Hedgehog, but the design was kept for the basis for Dr. Eggman instead. Miles Tails Prower. Miles Prower, better known by his nickname Tails, is a 2-tailed fox who is Sonic's best friend and sidekick. His name is a pun on miles per hour. He is able to use his 2 tails to propel himself into the air like a helicopter for a limited time. Asashi Yamaguchi, originally the main artist and zone designer for Sega's Sonic team, designed Tails for an internal competition for a sidekick to Sonic. His first appearance was in Sonic 2 for the Game Gear, where he was kidnapped by Dr. Robotnik for a hefty ransom, and was first made playable in the Genesis version of Sonic the Hedgehog 2. Tails has appeared in almost every Sonic game since his first appearance. Tails starred in 2 solo spin-off games for the Sega Game Gear in 1995, Tails Sky Patrol and Tails Adventure. Frequently portrayed as a sweet-natured and humble fox, Tails used to be picked on because of his twin tails before he met Sonic. Tails has a very high IQ and excellent mechanical ability. Amy Rose. Amy Rose is a pink hedgehog and Sonic's self-proclaimed girlfriend. Amy was created by Kazuyuki Hoshino for Sonic the Hedgehog CD 1993, although she appeared Kenji Terada's Sonic the Hedgehog manga a year before. Hoshino created her in-game graphics, with many staff members contributing ideas to her design. Her headband and trainer shoes reflected Sonic CD director Naoto Oshima's tastes, and her mannerisms reflected the traits Hoshino looked for in women at the time. Her fur color was red at first and her skirt orange. The character had two other names in game previews, Rosie the Rascal and Princess Sally, a character in the Sonic the Hedgehog TV series and comics. Amy received her present design, with a red dress and boots, in Sonic Adventure 1998, courtesy of designer Yuji Yukawa. In the games, Amy is depicted as driven and competitive. She spends much of her time following Sonic to get his attention or make sure he is safe while demonstrating her affection. Series co-creator Yuji Naka said that Amy was designed to always chase Sonic, and has made it her life goal to one day marry him. Not possessing the speed or strength of the other characters, Amy uses a hammer to defend herself instead. In Sonic CD, Metal Sonic kidnaps Amy and Sonic must rescue her. When he does, Amy kisses him. Amy's first appearance in a Sonic platformer as a playable character was in Sonic Adventure. She is playable in Sonic Heroes 2003 and Sonic the Hedgehog 2006, and appears as a non-player character in games such as Sonic Unleashed 2008. While some journalists have called Amy cute and powerful, others find her annoying. Justin Towell of Games Radar Plus and writers from Mean Machines expressed general displeasure at her introduction in Sonic CD. Additionally, some have criticized developers' treatment of Amy as a female character and analyzed her implications on gender representation in video games. The Electronic Gaming Monthly staff found her pink coloring and tendency to run from danger to be stereotypical and common in Japanese-created female characters, while feminist blogger Anita Sarkeesian cites Amy as an example of the MS male character trope. Despite this, Amy is one of the series' most popular characters, coming in 5th place in a Japanese popularity poll in 2006. Her likeness has been used in Sonic merchandise, and she appears in the television adaptations Sonic X 2003-2006 and Sonic Boom 2014-2017. Metal Sonic. Metal Sonic is an evil robotic version of Sonic created by Dr. Robotnik. He first appears in Sonic the Hedgehog CD. He is given orders to go back in time and change the past so that Doctor Eggman can rule the future. Sonic must race him in Stardust Speedway to free Amy Rose. He is severely wounded when he crashes and falls, but is rejuvenated by Robotnik in Sonic the Hedgehog 4, Episode Roman 2, only to be defeated again in a similar style. He returns in Knuckles Chaotix, where he attempts to obtain the Chaos Rings, but he is stopped by the Chaotix. Metal Sonic notably acted as the main antagonist in Sonic Heroes, appearing in a new form as Neo Metal Sonic before transforming into the game's final boss, the Metal Overlord. Upon being defeated by Super Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles, he reverts to his traditional appearance. He appears as the main antagonist in the Sonic the Hedgehog OVA, where Eggman records Sonic's abilities and uploads them to Metal Sonic, who proceeds in attempting to destroy the world before being tossed into lava by Sonic. Metal Sonic appears as a bonus playable character in Sonic Rivals, reprogrammed to aid Edmund Nega in his attempt to take over the world. He returns as a playable character in Sonic Rivals 2 under orders from Eggman to aid Shadow in stopping Edmund Nega's plans. In Sonic Free Riders, Metal Sonic is a playable character and the final opponent in the game's story mode. In Sonic Generations, He appears in his classic form as a rival boss, battling classic Sonic in Stardust Speedway before ultimately being destroyed. Metal Sonic returns as a boss character in Sonic Boom, Rise of Lyric and Sonic Boom, Shattered Crystal. He appears in the Sonic Boom episode, It Wasn't Me, It Was the One-Armed Hedgehog. Metal Sonic appears as a boss in the Sonic Story mode of LEGO Dimensions. Metal Sonic appeared as a playable character in the multiplayer mode of Sonic Adventure 2 Battle, as well as Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing, Sonic and All-Stars Racing Transformed, and all the Mario and Sonic titles beginning with Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Winter Games. Collecting all the emblems in Sonic Adventure DX, Director's Cut unlocks Metal Sonic as a bonus playable character in Sonic's stages, and purchasing both episodes of Sonic the Hedgehog 4 unlocks bonus levels in which Metal Sonic is playable. He possesses great strength. He usually only communicates with a series of electronic noises. The only notable time Metal Sonic was able to talk was in Sonic Heroes, in which he was voiced by Junichi Kanemaru in Japanese and Ryan Drummond in English. Game Daily placed Metal Sonic 13th on their top 25 video game robots list, describing him as Dr. Robotnik's greatest creation and praising the strength of his abilities. Knuckles the Echidna. Knuckles the Echidna is a red echidna and Sonic's friendly rival. First introduced in the Genesis game Sonic the Hedgehog 3, Knuckles lives on Angel Island, which hovers in the sky due to the power of the Master Emerald. As the last surviving member of the Echidna people who once inhabited the island, during conception of Sonic the Hedgehog 3, the development team wanted to create a new rival for Sonic. The final design of Knuckles was the result of dozens of possible designs inspired by numerous different animals. A character with many different abilities and skills, he is physically one of the strongest characters of the Sonic series. His strength and mastery of martial arts, specializing in punches, enables him to perform feats such as shattering boulders with his fists, while he can trap air underneath his dreadlocks in order to glide for short distances. Fang the Sniper. Fang the Sniper, initially known as Knack the Weasel in English localizations, is a purple wolf/weasel hybrid, a wolf/gerbil, a hybrid in Japan, that first appeared in the Game Gear video game Sonic the Hedgehog. His character is a treasure hunter in search of the Chaos Emeralds, however he does not know of their true power and merely wants to sell them for profit. He is a slick, sneaky, and mischievous character who will steal the emeralds for an easier job. Fang tries hard to outwit others, but is held back by his naivety and often fails. Outside of Triple Trouble, Fang had playable roles in Sonic Drift 2 and Sonic the Fighters in 1995 and 1996, and had been planned to be in the cancelled Sonic Extreme. He has not had any significant roles since, though he made a cameo appearance on an in-game poster in 2011's Sonic Generations, and as a robot character's illusion in Sonic Mania in 2017. Chaotix. The Chaotix are a group of 4 characters who debuted in the game Knuckles Chaotix as the main characters, later forming their own detective agency in Sonic Heroes. IGN described the characters as charming and noted that they were introduced before fans became weary of all the new characters in the series. Charmy Bee. Charmy Bee is a bee who is the scatter-brained funny kid of the Chaotix. He is cheerful, curious, playful, careless, and greatly energetic, often talking about things no one else cares about. Charmy's fooling around makes the rest of the detective agency staff look professional, and he is generally seen as a cute mascot. Despite an innocent, good-natured, and light-hearted personality, he uses his stinging tail on rare occasions that he gets angry. In addition to being a playable character in Sonic Heroes and Shadow the Hedgehog, He made cameos in all the Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games installments as a referee. Espio the Chameleon. Espio the Chameleon is a chameleon who is a ninja warrior. He is described as the opinionated #1 of the Chaotix, also being the calmest. He has a militaristic discipline while being quiet and laid back. Confident in his skills, opinionated, and self-obsessed, he revels in training and self-discipline. He is not concerned by danger, and often yearns to face it in order to use his ninja skills. His extensive training in ninjutsu and an ability to turn himself invisible, he is able to move around unnoticed. However, a blunder like a sneeze could cause him to inadvertently become visible. Espio's debut was in the video game Knuckles Chaotix. In the game, his color subtly changes while he moves to demonstrate the technical capabilities of the Sega 32X console. Espio was incorporated into Sonic Heroes as part of a move to reintroduce neglected characters, and because the development team considered him to have a unique, interesting personality. He was the designated speed character in Sonic Heroes, while teammates Vector the Crocodile and Charmy respectively represented power and flight. Espio was added to Shadow the Hedgehog and Sonic Rivals 2 to help round out our cast of characters, and because designer Takashi Iizuka appreciated the character's stealthy agility. Espio appeared as a playable character in the arcade fighting game Sonic the Fighters, and has also appeared in all installments of Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games as the referee in various events. Mighty the Armadillo. Mighty the Armadillo is a black and red armadillo who debuted in the arcade game Sega Sonic the Hedgehog and later appeared in the 32X game Knuckles Chaotix. The character is described as a traveler who loves nature and desires to see every place. Mighty hates to see weaknesses in others and detests violence. He prefers to be gentle but undergoes a drastic change and is capable when needed. Mighty's only appearance as part of the Chaotix was in Knuckles Chaotix and was absent when the rest of the group was reintroduced into the series with Sonic Heroes in 2003. His long period of absence was alluded to in Sonic Generations, in which he is shown on a missing persons poster alongside fellow Sega Sonic character Ray the Flying Squirrel. Both Mighty and Ray appeared as playable characters in the Sonic Mania expansion Sonic Mania Plus, as well as appearing in the accompanying web series Sonic Mania Adventures. Vector the Crocodile. Vector the Crocodile is a crocodile who is the head honcho and brains of the Chaotix detective agency. Divided between being bossy and easygoing, his rough speech and outward appearance mask his clear reasoning and ability to resolve cases. For the right price, he will take on most jobs, unless they involve doing something immoral. Vector has a strong sense of justice and kindness, despite his argumentativeness. He often does unpaid work due to his charitable nature, leaving the agency constantly short on money. Vector hates having to work for the landlord, but he enjoys singing, and his trademark is a set of headphones. He is physically very strong, and his powerful jaws are a formidable weapon. Vector was originally supposed to be in the sound test of the first Sonic the Hedgehog game, but he, along with the feature itself, was removed prior to release. He was part of Team Chaotix in Sonic Heroes and is featured in Shadow the Hedgehog. In all installments of Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games, he is a playable athlete. He is playable in other spin-off titles, such as Sonic Free Riders and Team Sonic Racing. Igg the Cat. Igg the Cat is a large purple cat who first appeared in the 1998 Dreamcast game Sonic Adventure, where he was placed to justify the presence of a fishing rod in the game, although he was conceived beforehand. Igg is a large, purple anthropomorphic cat who is depicted as while unintelligent, sweet, easygoing, and physically strong. In Sonic Adventure, Igg's story involves fishing his frog friend, Froggy, out of various bodies of water after Froggy swallows a Chaos Emerald and part of the Tail of Chaos, the game's antagonist. In Sonic Heroes, Igg teams up with Amy Rose and Cream the Rabbit to search for Froggy and a lost KO creature called Chocola. He is a more minor playable character in other Sonic games like Sonic Chronicles, The Dark Brotherhood, and Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing, and a non-player character in titles such as the Nintendo DS version of Sonic Colors. Reflecting the story of adventure, Igg appears in the Sonic X anime and the Sonic the Hedgehog comics. Igg has been derided by the video game press and fanbase for his obesity, low intelligence, one-dimensional development, and uselessness within his games. He has appeared on several lists of the worst video game characters of all time and within the Sonic cast. Due to his poor reception and apparent uselessness, Sonic Team claimed they would be retiring the character from appearing in future games in 2012, although head Takashi Iizuka has since stated that a game starring Igg is a possibility. Despite this statement, Igg has continued to appear in other titles, including Sonic Runners, LEGO Dimensions, and Team Sonic Racing. Chaos. Chaos is a KO mutated by the Chaos Emeralds that acts as a guardian for its species, protects the Master Emerald, and provides clear water around its altar. It is a water-like being that can easily manipulate its body. Without any Chaos Emeralds, it is known as Chaos Zero, but with each emerald it absorbs, it transforms into a more powerful form, eventually becoming perfect chaos with all 7 emeralds. Its first appearance is in Sonic Adventure, where Doctor Eggman attempts to use it to conquer the world. Chaos tracks down the emeralds, becomes perfect chaos, and floods all of Station Square, but is ultimately defeated by Super Sonic. It reappears in Sonic Adventure 2 as a bonus multiplayer character, in Sonic Battle as a playable fighter, and in Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Winter Games as an ice version of Perfect Chaos. He reappears in his perfect form in Sonic Generations as a boss, where he has a new look with green teeth and dark blue reptilian skin for the upper half of his body. This was supposed to be how he always looked, but the technology of the Dreamcast at the time made this look impossible. Chaos appears as the final boss in the Sonic the Hedgehog pack of LEGO Dimensions. E100 Series. The E100 Series is a group of robots created by Doctor Eggman, who uses them in his quest to conquer the world. However, some of their members have since gone rogue. E100 Alpha. E100 Alpha, better known as Zero, is the first of the E100 series and considered the prototype of the line. He was created by Dr. Eggman and ordered to capture the Chaos Emerald from Amy Rose's flicky friend, Birdie. He first appeared in Sonic Adventure as the main antagonist in Amy's story, where he repeatedly tries to capture Birdie. At the end of Amy's story, she destroys him. In Sonic Advance 2, he appears in special stages, trying to prevent players from getting the 7 Chaos Emeralds. E102 Gamma. E102 Gamma also primarily appears in Sonic Adventure. He is a red, bulky robot with a powerful gun built into his arm. Gamma turns against his master after a heartfelt conversation with Amy Rose, who becomes his friend. He offers shoot-'em-up gameplay to a largely platforming-focused game. Gamma later appears as a playable character in Sonic Battle. He has garnered mixed comments from critics. While Xbox World generally commended his story, others criticized the slow and repetitive nature of his gameplay. E123 Omega. E123 Omega first appears in Sonic Heroes. Eggman seals Omega within an abandoned base, along with Shadow, until Rouge the Bat releases Shadow from his stasis pod, accidentally reactivating Omega. Omega expresses a deep hatred for Eggman due to the latter locking him up in stasis for an extended period of time. Omega decides to team up with the other two in order to obtain revenge on Eggman and prove that he is the most powerful robot of all. He returns with the same goal in Shadow the Hedgehog and teams up with Shadow in certain levels to destroy Eggman's robots. During Sonic the Hedgehog 2006, he is playable after Rouge orders him to support Shadow many years in the future. He is also one of the secret unlockable characters in Sonic Chronicles: The Dark Brotherhood. He also appeared in the DS version of Sonic Colors, where he challenges Sonic to perform a mission and reveals to Sonic the location of Eggman's base in the asteroid coaster world. In Sonic Forces, Omega is severely damaged by Infinite, but is repaired by Tails and becomes a member of the Resistance. Omega has appeared in Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Winter Games as a rival in speed skating and intense short track, and in Mario and Sonic at the London 2012 Olympic Games as a rival in the 100 sprint. Omega appears as a playable racer in Team Sonic Racing. Omega has an array of destructive weapons concealed in his arms, including machine guns, flamethrowers, missile launchers, beam cannons, and rocket-propelled drills. He can retract his hands in order to attach a spinning Shadow and Rouge in their place, either using the two as melee weapons or firing them. Omega has seen negative reception. Eurogamer staff writer Tom Bramwell called Omega a lesser character among the Heroes cast. An Electronic Gaming Monthly preview of Heroes referred to him as an imitation of the T-1000s from the film Terminator 2: Judgment Day. However, Jeremy Dunham from IGN called Omega a supreme machine. Chao. Chao is a robot KO with a propeller on its head. Chao was introduced in Sonic Adventure as part of the KO races, and it later appeared in Sonic Adventure 2, where it serves as an in-game manual to teach players how to play the game. It has filled a similar tutorial role in other games such as Sonic Heroes, Sonic Advance 3, Sonic Generations, and LEGO Dimensions. The character has made other sporadic appearances throughout the series, including as a type of gun in Shadow the Hedgehog, a referee in Sonic Riders, a collectible card and referee in Sonic Rivals 2, a referee in Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games, a supporting character in multiplayer of Sonic and the Secret Rings, and the host of the World Grand Prix in Sonic Free Riders. Its only playable appearance is as one of a group of playable KO in Team Sonic Racing. Chao is a pun on Amacha and KO. Tikal the Echidna. Tikal is an orange echidna, who is the daughter of Chief Pachacamac from the same tribe that Knuckles the Echidna descends, the Knuckles tribe. She first appears in Sonic Adventure and returns in Sonic Adventure 2. Thousands of years before the main events of the series, she opposes her father's power-hungry ways of invading other countries. She eventually comes into contact with Chaos and a group of KO at the Shrine of the Master Emerald, who accept her due to her friendliness to them. She tries to reason with him about raiding the shrine for the emeralds, but he, hesitated by what she said to him, briefly snaps at her and orders the Knuckles clan to attack. The clan does as it is told. They ran over to Tikal and the KO, which angers Chaos as he punishes Pachacamac and the Knuckles clan for what they did to Tikal and the KO by destroying them, absorbing the negative power of the emeralds. After that, Tikal tells the Master Emerald to stop Chaos as it seals her inside itself. Several thousand years later, Doctor Eggman shatters the Master Emerald and awakens the angry Chaos and Tikal's spirit. Tikal helps the main characters defeat Chaos and then leaves with it. Tikal appears in Sonic Advance and Sonic Advance 2 in a KO minigame, and makes a cameo appearance on the Angel Island board of Sonic Pinball Party. In both Sonic Rivals and Sonic Rivals 2, she appears on a variety of collectible cards. In Mario and Sonic at the London 2012 Olympic Games and Mario and Sonic at the Sochi 2014 Olympic Winter Games, she appears as an unlockable Mii costume. In Super Smash Bros. Brawl, she is a collectible sticker. Tikal appears as a playable character in Sonic Runners. Shadow the Hedgehog. Shadow the Hedgehog is an artificially created life form in the design of a black and red male hedgehog, similar to Sonic. His trademark hover skates propel him at extreme speeds that rival those of Sonic. According to official profiles, Shadow was created 50 years ago by Professor Gerald Robotnik as the ultimate life form, which is ageless and immortal. Sharp-witted and seemingly always on the edge, once he has set himself to a goal, he will do whatever it takes to accomplish it, regardless of any danger. After the trauma of the death of his only friend, Maria Robotnik, although his relationship with Sonic seems to have developed from antagonistic to friendly rivalry, animosity from not understanding their different mindsets still occurs. However, Shadow shares a lot of similarities with Sonic. He can perform spin attacks common to Sonic. Additionally, with the power of a Chaos Emerald, Shadow can warp time and space with Chaos Control. Shadow is also able to use a variety of other Chaos powers, such as Chaos Spear and Chaos Blast. Using the power of the 7 Chaos Emeralds, Shadow uses his super transformation to transform into Super Shadow and bestows new abilities of flight and near invulnerability, with normal abilities of speed and enhanced chaos powers. Professor Gerald Robotnik. Professor Gerald Robotnik is the grandfather of Maria Robotnik and Doctor Ivo Robotnik. 50 years before the main series, he attempted to create the ultimate life form under the funding of the United Federation, hoping that it can help cure Maria's illness. He appears in Sonic Adventure 2 and Shadow the Hedgehog. Maria Robotnik. Maria Robotnik is a character that appears mostly in flashbacks in Sonic Adventure 2 and Shadow the Hedgehog. She is the granddaughter of Professor Gerald Robotnik and is the cousin of Dr. Ivo Robotnik. Maria suffers from the illness known as NIDS neuroimmunodeficiency syndrome, which was incurable at the time. Gerald takes on Project Shadow in order to save her life. Soon after Shadow is created, the two bond deeply, though it is short-lived, as the government organization GUN soon raids the ARK, fatally shooting Maria. Before she dies, she encases Shadow in an escape pod and asks him to bring hope to humanity and give humans a chance to be happy. This experience with Maria scars Shadow for life. Ultimately, his determination to keep his promise to her leads him to team up with Sonic and save the Earth multiple times. Maria's first and only playable appearance is in Shadow the Hedgehog, where she can be controlled as a partner character by a second player during specific in-game missions. Rouge the Bat. Rouge the Bat is a white, anthropomorphic bat who made her first appearance in Sonic Adventure 2 in 2001, and who has been featured in most games since. She is depicted as a professional treasure hunter devoted to the pursuit of jewels, calling herself the world's greatest treasure hunter. She has a tendency to ignore abstract morality or manners for potential profit. Her feminine charm makes her appear careless, but she is actually scheming and manipulative. Additionally, she serves as a part-time spy for the government and is a competent fighter. She fights using kicks, especially her signature screw kick, and she can fly using her wings. Cream the Rabbit and Cheese. Cream the Rabbit is a peach-colored rabbit with a constant companion named Cheese, a blue Chao with a red bow tie. Their names were based on cream cheese. Cream is portrayed as being naive because of being brought up like a princess by her mother Vanilla. She always politely minds her manners but sometimes acts childishly. Cream can achieve flight for short periods of time by flapping her two large ears, while Cheese often attacks on Cream's behalf by ramming into her adversaries. Cream first appeared as a playable character in Sonic Advance 2. She returned in Sonic Heroes as part of Team Rose, working together with Amy Rose and Igg the Cat to defeat Metal Sonic, and then again for Sonic Advance 3. Since her first trio of games, she has been relegated to being an extra playable character in Sonic spin-offs and multiplayer games. She is a playable character in the Sonic and the Secret Rings multiplayer mode, a playable fighter within Sonic Battle, a secret unlockable party member in Sonic Chronicles, the Dark Brotherhood, and a playable racer in Sonic Riders, Zero Gravity, and Sonic Free Riders. Cream has received mostly negative opinions from the video game press. Thomas East of Official Nintendo magazine ranked her as the fifth worst Sonic character, criticizing various aspects of her like her high-pitched voice, repetitious speech in Sonic Heroes, ridiculous smile, and single eyelash on each eye. Christian Nutt of GameSpy singled her out as one of the negative features of Sonic Advance 2, calling her corny and dopey looking. Games Radar writer Jim Sterling ranked her as his second worst, stating that she represents perhaps everything that's wrong with Sonic the Hedgehog characters, particularly finding her name to be random. Similarly, Tom Bramwell of Eurogamer exclaimed "Oh God" at her and Cheese's names. David Houghton of Games Radar ranked her name as one of the 25 worst among all video game characters, seeing a double entendre in the word cream. In contrast, Xbox World's review of Heroes stated that "We love Cream" and called her the best new Sonic character since Tails. GUN Commander. The GUN Commander is the leader of the Guardian Units of Nations GUN, a major military organization in the Sonic universe. His childhood took place aboard the ARK, a massive space station that was first explored in Sonic Adventure 2, although he did not appear in that game. While there, he befriended Maria Robotnik and witnessed the creation of Shadow. His family was killed when GUN attacked the ARK, and he began to harbor a deep resentment towards Shadow as a result of this, though he would later join the organization. He appears throughout Shadow the Hedgehog as an antagonist. He tries to kill Shadow at first, though in one of the game's branching pathways, he realizes that Shadow has no memories of the incident and lets him go. Dialogue from levels in this game indicates that he has at least one child and one grandchild. The commander also appears in Sonic Chronicles: The Dark Brotherhood, where he allies with the game's playable characters against the Marauders, an antagonistic nation. Blaze the Cat. Blaze the Cat is a purple cat princess from an alternate dimension. She has been appointed as guardian of the Sol Emeralds, her dimension's version of the Chaos Emeralds, making her role similar to that of Knuckles the Echidna. She is portrayed as calm and level-headed, hiding her true feelings. She is sometimes bogged down by her own strict discipline and devotion to her position, making her appear withdrawn. Blaze can control fire, but wears a cape to conceal it, as she was teased about her pyrokinetic abilities when she was young. Using the Sol Emeralds, she transforms into Burning Blaze. Blaze wears a purple dress and white tights with pink high heels and a yellow necklace. Blaze debuted in Sonic Rush as a playable character along with Sonic. She arrives in Sonic's dimension from another dimension along with the Sol Emeralds. While searching for the Emeralds, she befriends Sonic and Cream and helps them stop Doctor Eggman and Edmund Nega before returning to her dimension. She reappears in Sonic the Hedgehog as Silver the Hedgehog's friend during the future of Sonic's dimension. The two attempt to fix their ruined future world by traveling back in time. Blaze ends up sacrificing her life to seal Iblis, the fiery monster that has destroyed their world inside herself, but is brought back to life at the end of the game when Sonic destroyed Iblis in his own time period. She appeared again as the main character in Sonic Rush Adventure, where Sonic and Tails are transported to her dimension and help her retrieve the jeweled scepter. Since her first trio of games, she has been relegated to being an extra playable character in Sonic spin-offs and multiplayer games. She is an unlockable multiplayer character in the Sonic and the Secret Rings and Sonic and the Black Knight, a playable racer in Sonic Riders, Zero Gravity, Sonic Free Riders and Team Sonic Racing, and a playable athlete in all 5 Mario and Sonic at the Olympics Games. She appears together with Silver in Sonic Colors DS in several cutscenes and missions. Blaze has been mostly well received by critics. IGN remarked upon seeing her at TGS 2005 that she easily earned her place in the team amidst unremarkable secondary characters. Her gameplay has been praised as fast-moving and fun as opposed to slower characters introduced earlier in the series, but criticized for its resemblance to that of Sonic. Blaze has been called a nice addition to Sonic's cast, and one of the more complex, multifaceted characters in the Sonic canon. Edmund Nega. Edmund Nega is Eggman's descendant from 200 years in the future, first introduced in Sonic Rush as the arch-enemy of Blaze the Cat and later Silver the Hedgehog. He is known to cause trouble not only through time travel, but through interdimensional travel as well. Although his outward appearance resembles that of Dr. Eggman, his personality is different. He is heartless and calculating, but maintains polite speech and manners. His exact role in the overall series varies. In the Sonic Rush series, he works alongside the original Eggman as a team. Babylon Rogues. The Babylon Rogues are a group of avian thieves. They have only appeared collectively in the 3 racing games Sonic Riders, Zero Gravity, and Sonic Free Riders. Producer Takashi Yuta considered them best suited for Sonic series racing games, and noted in a 2006 interview that Sonic characters are usually designed with one specific storyline in mind. The Rogues have received predominantly negative comments from gaming journalists. Alex Navarro and Joe Dodson of GameSpot separately criticized their cliched backstory, as did Eurogamer's Tom Bramwell. IGN Jack DeVries specifically called Jet a jerk and stated that his voice is annoying, especially in Free Riders. Jet the Hawk. Jet the Hawk is a green hawk and the leader of the Babylon Rogues, and nicknamed the legendary Wind Master due to his mastery of extreme gear. This mastery comes from his forefathers. His skills make him a possible match to Sonic the Hedgehog, whom he considers a rival. Jet is aware of his duties as leader, but must sometimes be helped by his team. Filled with extreme pride, the thing he likes most other than treasure is himself. He despises losing and those who are faster or more confident than him and fights using Basho fans. Wave the Swallow. Wave the Swallow is a purple swallow who is the team's mechanic, as her father was for the previous generation of the Babylon Rogues. Gifted in this craft, she has a superb mechanical knowledge of extreme gear, which surpasses both Miles Tails Prower and Dr. Eggman. Because of this knowledge, she is full of confidence. She hates thick-headed or stupid people and notices everything, but her advice tends to be understandable only to her. Although she looks on Jet the Hawk as an unreliable younger brother and can be stubborn, she follows his leadership. Storm the Albatross. Storm the Albatross is a hulking albatross who is described as the muscle of the Babylon Rogues and Jet the Hawk's right-hand man. The strength of his loyalty to Jet is greater than any other, and he hates rivals to the team. When he is angry, he becomes destructive, and the raw power of his physical strength makes up for his lower intelligence and lack of speed. With his quick temper, he may stutter when flustered, and he hates having to wait. Silver the Hedgehog. Silver the Hedgehog is a silver-furred hedgehog from 200 years in the future of the main timeline. He first appeared in the 2006 Sonic the Hedgehog. His individual episode revolves around him traveling back in time with Blaze the cat to find and slay Sonic the Hedgehog, who they believe is the cause of their world being destroyed in the future. Silver's primary ability is telekinesis. He is able to levitate objects and use them as projectiles to either defeat enemies or interact with his environment. Like Sonic and Shadow, he transforms into super form by using the power of the 7 Chaos Emeralds. Silver's creation was inspired by the game's early development stages, where the development team was making huge levels with multiple paths through them, and decided they wanted to include a new character with unique abilities for an alternate way to play through the levels. The design team developed over 50 different concepts for the character. At one point he was to actually be an orange mink named Venice, named after the city of the same name, but the developers ultimately decided against this, fearing a mink would not blend in with the rest of the characters. They ended up deciding to make another hedgehog instead. Orange was originally decided for his fur, but they soon moved away from that in color in favor to a white-gray one. While developing the character models and textures, they focused on using the hardware to develop the textures rather than just use white-gray, which lead to Silver's color and name. Additionally, Silver's backstory was inspired by Trunks from the 1984 manga Dragon Ball, who made a similar journey to the past to kill 2 androids that would eradicate most of humanity in his own time. The script for Sonic the Hedgehog 2006 flat out states essentially, he is one of the playable characters in Sonic Rivals and Sonic Rivals 2, a playable character strictly in the multiplayer modes in Sonic and the Secret Rings and Sonic and the Black Knight, a playable racer in Sonic Riders, Zero Gravity, Sonic Free Riders and Team Sonic Racing, and a playable athlete in the Mario and Sonic series beginning with Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Winter Games. He appears in Sonic Generations as a boss in the stages Crisis City console version and Tropical Resort 3DS version. Additionally, Silver was one of a few Sega characters to make a cameo in Super Smash Bros. Brawl in the background of Sonic's Green Hill Zone stage and as a trophy and sticker. The character has generally not been very well received by critics. Orbot and Cubot. Orbot is a red robotic assistant of Doctor Eggman who first appears in Sonic Unleashed. While he generally assists in monitoring Eggman's data, he often makes sarcastic remarks pointing out general flaws in Eggman's plans, prompting a quick smack in return. He appears again in Sonic Colors, alongside a similar yellow robot named Cubot. Conversely to Orbot, Cubot is rather slow, not witty, and suffers from a defect in Sonic Colors that causes him to randomly speak with different accents. The two have continued to appear as assistants to Dr. Eggman in subsequent titles, such as Sonic Generations, Sonic Lost World, and Sonic Forces. The duo made a cameo in Mario and Sonic at the London 2012 Olympic Games as one of the helping characters in the London party, copying stickers for the participants. The duo appeared in Mario and Sonic at the Sochi 2014 Olympic Winter Games as the hosts of the Action and Answer Tour and in the Sonic Boom animated series. Digital Spy praised their inclusion in the plot of Sonic Colors, especially Cubot for his humorous observations and self-awareness about the game's tropes. Wisps. Wisps are a race of extraterrestrial creatures who live on a grassy, lush planet called Planet Wisp. The mother of all wisps is a much larger, pink one named Mother Wisp. She created Planet Wisp and raised all of her children. Wisps speak a common language that Sonic and Tails cannot understand. Their Japanese and English name comes from Tails' translation of a word in their language. Other characters in the game refer to them as aliens. Wisps are composed of an energy force called hypergoons, which they can use to phase into the body of playable protagonist Sonic and give him temporary elemental powers. They come in numerous breeds, each carrying one of many elemental powers known as color powers. When Sonic collects a wisp, he can use its power once at will, however. He can only carry one at a time. There are numerous types of wisps, each with its own special ability. Colors introduced 10 types between the Wii and Nintendo DS versions of the game. Some only appear in one version. For example, purple wisps, whose frenzy ability turns Sonic into a difficult-to-control demon that can chomp through obstacles, is exclusive to the Wii version. However, others appear in both versions, such as yellow wisps, which allow Sonic to drill underground and find otherwise inaccessible areas. Lost World introduced more types of wisps while keeping some old types. Among these are magenta wisps, which bounced Sonic across paths of musical notes by having the player tap them on the Wii U's touch screen, and black wisps, which turn Sonic into a bomb that can roll over enemies and explode. Colors Manual describes each type of wisp as having a different general personality. For example, in Sonic Colors, Eggman builds an amusement park spanning the Wisp's planets under the pretense of making up for past transgressions. Suspicious, Sonic and Tails investigate and rescue two Wisps from Orbot and Cubot. One of them, a talkative male white wisp named Yacker, tags along with Sonic and Tails during the game. It turns out that Eggman is converting wisps to a corrupted, purple Wii version or violet DS version state to fuel a mind control ray and control the universe. Sonic frees wisps from their confines in each level, then uses several of them to defeat Eggman at the end of the game. However, Eggman's mind control cannon malfunctions and creates a black hole, which sucks Sonic in until the Wisps combine their power to pull him out and neutralize the black hole. Yacker frees the remaining Wisps, reverts them from their corrupted form, thanks Sonic and Tails, and leaves. The DS version features Mother Wisp as a post-game boss, as she was corrupted by the corrupted Wisp's hypergoons. Wisps have also appeared in the level Planet Wisp in Sonic Generations and the comics. Izuka stated in an interview that the Wisps were added to colors to expand and strengthen the platform action gameplay without forcing the player to switch to other playable characters. Another goal was to encourage players to revisit already played levels. Sonic Team accomplished this by adding segments requiring certain types of Wisps to levels preceding their first appearances. Izuka has said that he now considers them a staple in the Sonic series. Critics have given mixed opinions toward Wisps and their integration into Sonic gameplay. IGN Arthur Gies called them the big addition to Sonic Colors, shining its polished physics and controls. Dave McComb of film magazine Empire called them cutesy and strange, while John Mayer of Wired found them cuddly and Dale North of Destructoid called them a cute little alien race. Randy Nelson from Joystick called them plush and speculated that they could easily lend their image to profitable merchandise. Positive attention has been directed at the variety of Wisps available in Sonic Colors and Lost World, and at the variety of gameplay styles they brought to the titles. For example, Geist stated that almost all of them add interesting quirks to Sonic's basic abilities. Reviewing the Nintendo DS version of Colors, Tim Turi from Game Informer stated that each adds an interesting new gameplay mechanic to the game. Jize and Thierry also praised the ability to revisit old levels with Wisps unlocked afterwards. Nintendo Power's Steve Thomason identified them as a truly interesting addition to the Sonic formula amidst a series of missteps, and praised their cleverly designed variety. Computer and video games writer Chris Scullion described Wisps in Lost World as familiar power-ups that emulate mechanics in Mario's Wii adventures as part of a larger, ambivalent point about the game being derivative of Super Mario Galaxy. However, control and pacing aspects of the Wisps in general, as well as of individual types, have been criticized. For example, Thierry opined that for almost every useful ability, there is a complete dud, and bemoaned the Wii controls. Justin Speer from Game Trailers thought similarly and added that the Wisps don't really feel like they belong. Hardcore Gamer magazine's review of Lost World stated that none of the Wisps make satisfying use of the Wii U's gamepad. Chris Schilling of Eurogamer found them to lead to clumsy touchscreen or gyro interludes that kill a level's pacing. Styx the Badger. Styx the Badger is an orange and brown badger, first introduced in the animated Sonic Boom television series. Her characteristics are wild, energetic, and paranoid, having lived in the wilderness alone for most of her life. Nonetheless, she is portrayed as wanting to strengthen her newfound friendship with Sonic. Styx appears in a non-playable role in Sonic Boom, Rise of Lyric, and as a playable character in Sonic Boom, Shattered Crystal. She is described as infantile by Scott Thompson of IGN and an unlikable idiot by Becky Cunningham of Games Radar, albeit a nice addition by Chris Carter of Destructoid. Styx has appeared in other Sonic Boom titles, including Sonic Dash 2, Sonic Boom and Sonic Boom, Fire and Ice, and has appeared in other Sonic titles not associated with the Boom subseries, such as Sonic Runners and Mario and Sonic at the Rio 2016 Olympic Games.